Another currency I wanted to talk about is cognitive bandwidth. So I see cognitive bandwidth as the amount of energy your brain has at its disposal to do different things or to go through life and overcome challenges and also perform tasks. And realizing that this each day, it's a currency that we're limited. Yes, if we eat well, sleep well, have good exercise, also good habits in terms of psychology like mindfulness, we can do all these things that help us to kind of leverage our cognitive bandwidth better or sometimes improve our cognitive bandwidth. But we need to remember that when we spend too much time doing something that is draining our cognitive bandwidth, but not actually producing a positive output, that can be very negative because it means that you can be drained and then you lose the ability to do other things that will help you towards your goals. So that's why I want to give an example, but finding systems. So I always lose my keys and I've lost them hundreds of times in my life. And it's tragic to think how much energy and cognitive bandwidth over the years I've spent. I'm trying to remember where my keys are at the moment. I think I put them in the right place, but thinking about spending so much bandwidth thinking about where they are and trying to find them, draining my brain's energy, that resource, and then maybe making life harder in other areas. And that's why finding systems. So now I have a bowl by my door and I put my keys in as soon as I enter the house. And that's basically meaning that I do not have to expend cognitive bandwidth later looking for my keys. So I'd say that when you understand cognitive bandwidth as a limited cognitive resource and a currency, you then realize how important it is to find the easiest way to do something effectively. For example, my signature used to be very long, but I reduced the length of my signature by about 60 to 70%, so now it's very short, and it takes much less effort to write my signature, and I have to write my signature many times every day on average. And just reducing the length of my signature has reduced the cognitive bandwidth that I'm expending each day on that task, which allows me to perform other things better.